any which way you put it, it's an extremely difficult, demeaning, and it robs you of your life's energy. And this is where women become depressed. They become, it's almost debilitating. It takes away, it takes away the energy from your life. And you feel as if you're a walking dead. I felt as if I was a walking dead. Like I'm living, I'm going through the paces, but am I really in the moment of my life? Am I really experiencing the joy of summer, of spring, seeing the trees come alive? No, I was just putting one foot in front of the other and going through life's paces. Personally, I was in complete denial that it was happening. I told myself I was smart, I was articulate, I was educated, and this was not happening. This is not abuse. I excused it by saying he was just being nasty. And so a lot of times as women, we put ourselves in denial because we want to hold the family together. We want to maintain the idea that we have a family that is okay, that our children are fine. But as women, I understand in the aftermath that the children are not fine. When I look at my son, who displays all the behavior that dad displays, the same manner of speaking to his girlfriend, the same manner, it carries on. And so we think we want to fix it right, but sometimes we are doing more harm because we stay in that relationship. And so it begins to impact our children who have learned those behaviors and those attitudes, and they carry it on. So again, it's recognizing, not being in denial, or even if we've been in denial for a while, opening our eyes and seeing, opening our ears and really hearing what's being said to us. And making changes, making the choice not to let the abuse continue, making the choice. So it comes back again to the self and valuing yourself and knowing that you are more than the nasty word, the slap and what have you, the insults, the physical abuse, the mental and emotional abuse, verbal abuse, the financial deprivation, the taking away, the put downs and what have you. As women, we have to get back to the place where we recognize, we become aware, and we no longer accept that behavior, but we accept that we are valuable, that we are important, that we are special and unique, that we all the things that are positive, and reject the negative images, reject the negative externally designed image that someone has designed for us, but that we accept the positively designed self-portrait. I think that's what is important.
I found out that I was not the only person who had gone through this. In fact, and sad to say, there's way too many of us who have had these similar experiences. There are way too many of us who feel like we're by ourselves and we can't share this, and that we feel that there's a great shame that's come upon us. And I want to tell you that that's not the truth. That's the truth that you've been told. That is not the truth.
Okay, so you've made it to this video. You're watching this video, and the fact that you're actually able to watch this video indicates that you're a survivor, that you've made it to this place, that you have overcome whatever it is you need to overcome to get your body here, to get yourself here. And that's pretty amazing, because that's not easy. It's not easy to get up in the morning and leave behind some of the things, good and bad, that you've had to leave behind to get here. So the question, I think, one of the initial questions that can be really helpful when you're moving from where you are to somewhere else is to ask yourself, what is it that enabled me to survive? How did I get from wherever it is I've been to wherever it is right now? When you think about that, take a second to, close your eyes and really feel inside yourself. Find that place inside of you that's about you. And go deep inside to find a core strength. One thing, just one tiny thing that allowed you to get from there to here, to this place of safety.
Within each one of us, I'm convinced that we have a little minute part that we have saved. That's not contaminated. That's a little piece of virgin soil that we keep, that we hold in reserve, that somehow we preserve that part. This is when you reach within yourself, you're touching that aspect, that pure, undiluted part of you that you savor. We can call it the innocent child within us, that we all somehow at times in our playful self, we can pull that child up, pull that part up, and go where it's safe within us. I encourage women to find that aspect, that part that we've preserved, that we've kept so it's untainted. And when you go there, it's like touching the core of yourself. And somehow when we touch that, we reawaken that part that is just that unique self. And there is where again we can begin to carve and to renew and to start making it whole again, because we are the ultimate designers of our lives.